Ooh, okay. All right. Welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One and I am your spiritual advisor. Hello and welcome back to all my beautiful messengers all around the world in your respective places. I appreciate and love you so very much for every single thing that you do. Number one, being a subscriber, liking my videos, sharing my content, connecting with me in the comments because I love to hear from you. Okay. All the love you show me through your tips, donations, booking your personal readings. I really, really appreciate that. If you're new here, you're more than welcome to stay and join our psychic family. I'll definitely love to have you here. So please make sure that you lock in and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you do not miss a thing. Okay. Also, do me a favor and like this video. That helps to put my beautiful psychic messages out into the world for people to hear and to heal. All right. You may book a personal psychic reading with me yourself. Everything you need to know how to do that is in the bio. Zodiac predictions for all 12 signs, all right, can be booked through Patreon. All right. Everybody who signs up for their zodiac predictions receives a free mini reading from me. Just shoot me an email, okay? What else? So many ways to show love and give. All the icons are across your screen. Either way, I'm just so happy to have you here. All right. That being said, my psychic readings are for God's purposes only. But let the receipts and the records show that I know what I'm talking about. All right. The receipts and the records will always be on the community board. Okay. Or my Twitter. That's what I heard, collective. Baby, somebody says, since you act like you don't know me, I'm act like I don't know you. Okay? Like, then we even. All right. So, yeah. Receipts and records on Twitter. That being said, hello, guys. I miss you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed your new moon and solar psychic series. All right. It was an amazing. I had a good time. Thank you for all the kind words and your messages. And just, I love you so much. Like, just thank you. All right. That being said, we are launching a new psychic series, okay, on the Patreon VIP for all zodiac signs. Okay, everything is locked and loaded. The psychic series is called Addressing and Healing, okay? Those things that you don't talk about. Addressing and healing those things you don't speak on. Okay? Like what? Like, yes. What I don't talk about? Yes, girl. Sir, what you don't talk about, all right? So I'm so excited. Thank you for those that were patient and already let me know. It's like, yes, One, I'm there because I love you, okay? And so, yeah, that's also, Patreon is an excellent way to donate, okay, and get some psychic tea for yourself. All right, so we're going to do a collective, okay? A collective addressing and healing the things that you don't talk about, okay? Just like a little test teaser, okay? And then from there, meet me over in Patreon and make sure you send me a message and let me know what you thought of your personal zodiac reading, okay, according to the subjects. All right? All right, let's hop into it. Wait. Like, skirt. A little bit of house business, folks. I just got to say real quick, because you know they, okay. You know, we got to highlight one troll of the week. Not really a troll. I wouldn't even, I mean, I don't know, ma'am, ladies, okay, because it is ladies and it's women of a certain background, breed, whatever. Baby, I don't know what to do about your sexual repression, okay? there's nothing, and there is nothing for me to do. I don't know why you bother like wasting your time, like even bitching about my appearance, what I'm wearing, how my breasts make you feel, but I'm a champion. Okay? A champion gonna dress like a champion. That ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about, all right? Focused on the wrong things again. That's why we are here. We are here to talk about and address the things that need healing that you don't speak about. Let's talk about what other women are doing are making you feel some type of way. Okay? Does that got something to do with me or you? Okay? That's just an example. Okay? Next caller. All right? They ain't got nothing to do with me, ma'am. Okay? I don't really want to hear it. Okay? So let's talk about it. All right? Beautiful messengers. Collective message addressing the things that addressing and healing, because we're going to get some advice. Okay? It's Mercury retrograde energy. What else? Solar eclipse yesterday. New moon, Aries. The energy is potent. Okay. So if you ready, I'm ready, because I know we ain't scared. Okay. All right, let's get to it. Messages for my collective, my messengers. Okay. Somebody prim and proper. That's what it is. This person, these people. Yeah, somebody's like, these people, okay? These people, those people, that's who this is, okay? Let me pull your teeth since you got so much to say. All right, I think you might need to book a personal, okay? That's what I think. I think you need to book a personal. Let's talk about it. But whoever this is, okay, these people in your life, okay, messengers that always got something to say about you doing what you do, even though they don't do what you do, don't have the range to do what you do and your skill set, how you do it, but got something to say about how you should be doing what you doing. Okay. Let's pull their cards. Okay. And maybe you don't talk about it. Maybe you don't address it because you're a nice person or whatever, but just maybe a lot of you are getting fed up as well. Like people feel like because you're a good person and you just don't go around clocking people's tea and pulling their wigs, that it's like, oh, I could just whatever, because they're going to be the bigger person. No, there's a way you could really, okay, let somebody know about themselves, okay? It sounds like a personal problem, okay? I feel like people are having personal problems, but they're trying to have you carry their baggage, and it has nothing to do with you, okay? The eat pizza with a fork and knife. Ooh, that one's so dark. Ew. Somebody's a cannibal. Somebody's a cannibal. All right. This is for the conspiracy theorists and the anon and all the, the rabbit hole with the Pizza Gate and all of that and the elite. Somebody's a cannibal. Okay. They eat little kids. That's what I had heard. All right. Others of you, your normal folk, okay, the folk on the ground here, you consider yourself prim and proper. So that's why that's why the breasts bother you, or how somebody is shining, being happy, minding their business, okay? That's the type of energy. That's this person, okay? I feel messengers that it's really just about your light. It's about your joy. Again, people that feel like there's a standard, okay, that try to hold you to a standard they don't even uphold. Who cares if you eat your pizza with a knife and a fork? You just eat your pizza with a knife and a fork. It doesn't make you better than the next person. So in your life, this is somebody that feels like they are better than you, or this could be you. Okay, I'm just for the sake of the reading, let's say this is you. Okay, how about that? Let's say this is you, because that's what we're here for. Okay, that's why y'all gonna be over in Patreon looking up your sign. All right, because the tendency is to say, oh, it's them, and that it's what everybody else is doing, but it may be you. Okay, they got a problem with how everybody else is doing their thing, and you feel like the standard or what? Like, okay. This could have everything to do with classism, okay? I'm also hearing socialism, all right? Somebody feels like, I don't know, like how do you say it? That they are just the top tier, top level, top, and it's okay to have confidence, but there's a condescending air behind how this person interacts with you. If you do something or you highlight something that you do, they're trying to one up you and say, "Oh, well, I bought a barrette. Oh, well, I get my barrettes handmade from Italy. It's a little old woman that melts the like somebody is like then we don't care. I just said I got a barrette at the dollar store and I like it. Who cares if you got a barrette from Italy? But that's how this person is. This person is trying to constantly one up you. Somebody feels like they're living their way of living, their style of life, their style of being is better than what you're doing. Somebody wants you to be like them, but you're too busy being like you to be like them. And why would you want to be like them anyway? Because they're the type of person that cuts their pizza with a knife and fork. Who the hell cuts a pizza with a knife and fork? You pick it up and you just devour it and you get all the juice and everything falls on the plate and you're picking up the pepperoni. Yeah, somebody is really a cannibal up in here. I see you, sir. Hannibal Lecter, like for real, for real, for real. Boy, what are you going to do when that comes out? But that's why we're here. We're addressing and healing the things that you don't talk about are these people, but you are these people. You are these people. You are those people that you like to talk about and say, those people are these people. Are you people? Let's talk about it. We're going to address and heal the things that you don't talk about, the things that you don't speak on. Let's talk about that. Or do you want to talk about my boobs? You want to talk about my shirt? You want to talk about what I'm wearing? Okay. So these are people trying to compete with you, or you're trying to compete with someone, okay? But for the sake of the reading, let's just say this is you. And the person you're competing with is like the real deal. The person, and maybe that's the problem. The person that's, turn it up, okay? Turn my mic up. Shit. The person you have so much of an issue with because they don't want to be like you. But again, who want to be like you when they're busy being like them? All right. It is the real, like, authentication stamped, like a certificate of authenticity. You're competing and trying to compare to people that were literally born with the label of the certificate of authenticity. Maybe that's why you're mad. Somebody's mad because mine are real, maybe yours are fake. It doesn't matter to me, okay? You do what you do. Or maybe you don't have any, okay? Or maybe you hate color. Maybe you hate happy days and sunshine and birds chirping and kids. I don't know. Okay. I just feel like somebody's very unhappy with themselves. All right. And they're mostly unhappy, again, because you don't want to be like them. They don't consider you a model or leader or whatever. And that's cool, because maybe where you're from, it's cool to cut pizza with the fork and the knife. And everybody in your group thinks that's cool. That's cool that everybody in your group think that that's cool. All right. But it doesn't make your group or where you're from or your team better than the people that pick it up and just eat and just, and slam our beer and ha and laugh and talk loud and express themselves and are full of life, full of joy, full of truth. Again, certificate of authenticity here. It doesn't make them wrong. It doesn't make them less. It doesn't make them worse. And why are you spending so much time being superficial and worrying about aesthetics instead of worrying about what's really bugging you? I don't feel like you feel authentic to yourself. I don't feel like you figured out who you are. Because if you had figured out who you are, you wouldn't be worried about other people being themselves. You wouldn't be worried about other people wanting to be like you. And if somebody decides to be like you, or to follow a program, a cult, or whatever, then that's their decision, okay? Your group, your people, that's how you identify. Great, great. But just because I'm not like you, and I don't do things like you, and I don't look like you, and I don't come from where you from, and we're not the same skin color, and we don't talk the same, or I curse or what, it doesn't make you better than me. What you get up and wipe your ass with, go into the closet, put your clothes on, you put your gear on, right? I see you outside. I see you in the streets with your plaid and your little dog and your little whatever. And I'm like, cool. That's great. Hey, how are you? Have an amazing day. But here you are looking at me or the next man who's just simply living their life, having the joy of my soul. God is in control. I got the devil on my tail. However that song goes. Okay. Doesn't make you better than me. Doesn't make you better than anybody. Okay. So what's wrong with you? Yeah, you're dead inside. This says survive as a zombie. You're dead inside. And so people that have life and people that have light just, okay, yeah. Their light irritates your demons, literally, because you feel dead inside. You're just surviving. That's what this says. The world is over. The world has been over for you. Life has been like, okay, you've given up. You're like, this is as good as it gets. You don't even bother being happy about shit anymore. Okay. So when you encounter it, you're like, damn, what's that? I don't have to do anything by your standards. I'm me. Okay. Just like when you tell somebody, like, this is the way I do a particular, you cut your fucking back to the pizza. Again, somebody eats a lot of pizza and a lot of people and kids. Next caller. But just like you eat your pizza with a knife and fork, again, how dare you make a mess of things? So busy being pretentious. Okay, putting on affairs. Somebody's also having an affair. I don't know if that's a masculine or a feminine. But why are you worried about what the next person got on if you having a whole ass affair? Or need to? I think you need to. Baby, let's talk about it. That's why we're here, to address and heal the things that you don't talk about. Some of you are in really bad marriages and you need to have an affair. And you know why you need to have an affair? Because that nigga having an affair, and that's what you're mad about. Do my boobs remind you of somebody that maybe your man might had an affair with, or someone they may have an affair with? Because that man makes you feel inadequate. That man doesn't make you feel beautiful. That man doesn't look at you. That man doesn't touch you. Okay. Is that my problem? No. Let's address and heal the things that you really don't speak about, but need to. He doing him, and you need to be doing you. And it don't matter how old you are, because I know some of you have been married for a long time, and you mad because he's outdoing him and you're being faithful, and that's cool. That's cool. That's cool too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You be faithful. You be an honorable wife. You pray and you whatever. But some of you, it's been years and he still hasn't changed, and you're mad as fuck. So when you see the next woman minding her business, having joy, just getting up, putting on her wardrobe for the day, you're mad. Why are you wearing that? That's distracting. Am I distracting, or are you mad because your husband hasn't touched you in years and he's outdoing him, and you're being faithful and it's getting you nowhere and you're miserable? Go do you. Let's talk about it. I heard you look fly. You still look good. Okay? Some of you need to do you, because when you are doing you, because he doing him, and I feel like, and I'm saying that you're like, well, that's childish, that's petty. Well, I feel like it's childish and petty to spend your time writing a dissertation on what somebody is wearing when they're telling you when the world is going to end, or when a bomb is going to drop, or when a disease is going to plague the world and you're going to be fucked. All right, that sounds like a you problem. Let's address why you are projecting your misery. Make yourself happy. If you know you're not going to leave that person, then go do you. But some of you, you are doing you, and that's not even making you happy. Okay? It's not, you like, okay, well, I did that and it still didn't okay. But guess what? While you're so busy being mad at him and you're so busy projecting onto women you find attractive, or women you, because again, like, what's the problem? What's the issue? That will make you uglier. That will make you age faster. Okay? So one way to reverse the aging, and I'm talking to Divine Feminine because I know it's most of you here. Okay, masculines up in here too, but all right, you want to reverse aging? You miserable marriage, miserable relationship. If you know you're not going to leave that person, go start doing you. Just like they doing them, because that's why you're really mad and worried about how the next person is presenting themselves. If you're not listening to me, you shouldn't be here. If you can't focus, you shouldn't be here. If you have no discipline, you should not be here. So you're dead inside. Okay? Get some life. Go do you. All right? Others of you where it's not a relationship, still the same. You cut your pizza with a knife and a fork. For what? Unless you like 80 years old, geriatric, or whatever you want to call it. But no, you're not. You still got some life. You still got some vitality. You just choose not to exercise it. You've already given up. You set your level of happiness at I was finna say 45, but they said 35% every single day. That's the most joy you will allow yourself to have. And then once you reach your limit, you come across somebody else who is on 110%. You know, I got a little bit to give to you. I got a little bit of joy to give to you. But instead of you receiving that extra 10% of joy that I have to give to you, that love, that protection, that guidance, you worried about what the fuck I got on. Because your man is out doing him. Let's talk about it. Let's address and heal those things that you're not speaking about. Yeah, now you're mad, right? Spill. I'm here for you. I'm your new bestie. You didn't even know. You were thinking about going to a therapist. You were thinking like, damn, I ain't got no insurance. I ain't got no you've been thinking about this for a while, and now you're here. Because God creates things that are made for you through people that are unlike you, chosen vessels. All right, so stop doubting why you were led here. Just accept, just receive. Stop judging the messenger. Who gives a fuck about the package? What am I saying to you? I'm asking you why you have given up and why you feel dead inside. Why are you a happiness thief? You just there are some real some of you haven't been happy in a long time. It's giving Scrooge. It's giving every Disney villain spitting at love. At I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know who did it. Okay. I don't feel like it's too late. Okay. But I feel like whatever this energy is, whatever this projection is, it's to such an extreme that it makes you look a type of way. And I don't want you to look, you know what I mean? Like, I actually care for you, even though you dissing me and coming for me. You know what I mean? I care how you look. You know? I do. I care for you. Some of you are fighting healing so hard, ascension so hard, alignment so hard. Why you want to fight the messenger? Is it because I'm not in robe and sackcloth in this month? Okay. A lot of you prayed for me. You didn't pray for me specifically, but you prayed for this experience. Who are you to judge the messenger? Somebody's cheap. I keep getting this dine and dash. And yeah, that's true too. I made a I don't know if I'm, maybe it's later in the week, but I was speaking on, yeah, cannibalism. Some number one, somebody is a cannibal. I don't know who it is, all right? But it on a basic level, energy vampire, energy harvesting, just here to consume with no reciprocity. You eat, you come get fed, and then you leave without nothing, without a thank you, without nothing. The tip that you, it's like a person where you go out of your way, you give them exemplary service, everything was great, you know what I mean, you give them, they move, everything is on time, hot, whatever, everything okay? Yes, everything is fine, wonderful. Do you need a refill? Oh yes, I'll take some more of that too. They 4 or 5 shots in, you laughing, you cracking jokes, everything, you give them the bill or whatever, you know what I mean? They pay the bill, and then they're the type to write in that motherfucker, well, you had a stain on your shirt, so no, you know, is that type of energy here. Somebody consumes, you consume, it's a black hole type of energy. Consume without giving nothing in return. You've had some people come to you for nourishment. You've had people in your own life that you could have ministered to, that came to you for inspiration and guidance, and you were nowhere to be found. Maybe because you used up your 35% of joy that day. Okay. I don't know. But this is somebody, you have the energy of somebody who gets fed, gets properly cared for, nurtured, provided for, top tier experience, and then you dash, and when you leave, it's a snide remark. Who does that? Who consumes in this? Oh yeah, but really? As much as you ate, as much as you just got fed? How dare you? These are how people deal with you. So let's talk about why you are carnivorous. Let's talk about why you are a cannibal, a soul eater, eater of spirits, the living dead. It says you're a zombie, hanging around your zombie friends because your life is over. The world has ended for you. Zombie apocalypse. You're just waiting till God or the devil. I don't know who. Okay, I gotta assume you work for the other person, because if you're coming on here talking shit, unprovoked after I just fed you, then you gotta work for the devil. Okay, you got to. I know my people. So that would mean if you're here, then you were led here, right? Maybe there is hope for you. But not if you're focused on the wrong thing. So I'm here to really help you address the right things. Okay? Yeah, trade plates in the restaurant with somebody that didn't like their meal. Always looking to the next person. It's the energy of constantly just being a hassle, just to be a hassle, being miserable, just to be miserable. For what? You taking 45 minutes to order from the menu, and then when you get it, it's something wrong with it. So you're looking over to your neighbor's place. Oh, okay, well, give me that. But what are they going to eat? So this is somebody that also you have a greed and gluttony problem. This is you are not satisfied with your life, even though you arranged it, or you are the reason why it is however it's going. That's your plate, that's your food, that's what you ordered. You don't like what you ordered. So because you don't like what you ordered, because you don't like what's on your plate, and it don't matter if you got money, because I feel like a lot of you are right. I feel like a lot of you you're good in the good place, which makes it even worse. Because I feel like the people that you are hassling are not in the good place. The people that are serving you are not in the good place. The people that are serving you are fighting for their lives. But here you are complaining about being served. Make it make sense. So you have ordered something. This is your life. This is what you ordered on your plate. And because you're not satisfied, because you don't like it, everybody got to pay. Everybody got to have a fucked up day. I'm not smiling. Why are they smiling? Let me go. Because you don't like your food. And you even have people come along say, "Oh, you don't like your food. You don't like what's wrong with it? You said the meat is dry." Oh, okay. So they're asking for water, right? You've had people come along and say, "Okay, you're not happy with your life. Okay, I'll take that for you. I'll go mix it up. I'll go throw some seasoning on it. Matter of fact, I'll redo this part. I'll help you with this part. I'll fix it. It ain't mine. I ain't even the cook back there, but I'm gonna go back behind there and I'll figure it out to make sure that you're happy about what you ordered, that you're happy about your lot in life." Whether that is someone holding visual with you during your childhood triggers when you spaz out of nowhere. That's not my area of expertise, but I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna see what I can do, or if I can get somebody to help, maybe redo it over. And okay, is that all right with you? You say, "Yeah, that's cool." All right, cool. And then they bring you another plate, what you ordered, but better. You still not happy, still not happy, still don't want that. So you're looking over at the next part. Okay, well, give me your food. Well, why would I give you my food? You already ordered your food. Because I want your food and your food looks better. So you're a thieving ass. You're a thief of joy. Some of you, it's literal. You're a thief. You're a thief of money. You're a thief of dreams. You're a thief of love. You're a thief of somebody husband, somebody man, somebody job, somebody purpose, somebody kid. A soul eater. That's why I called you a cannibal. For some, it's literal, but others of you, it's spiritual. You're so afraid of light. You're so afraid of change. So you enter after you consume, you enter people's life like a black hole to devour them. They got to be miserable because you're miserable. Offer to be a magician's assistant. Yeah, some of you are witches too. You may not be some actual fucking witches. Others of you just, or you're a witch because you're wicked in spirit. You have to be wicked in spirit to come after somebody unprovoked. Especially when they are serving you. Especially when they are feeding you because you are parched. because you're without sustenance. That's why they call it a wicked witch. A lot of you are wicked witches. But will be the first to call me a witch. The first with your Bible to call me a witch. Really? Am I? Am I really? If that's true, why you here? And if that's true, then why you act like that? Who's really the wicked witch? Again, we are here to address and heal the things that you don't want to talk about. All right, let's move on. Spirit, please clarify. A lot of you feel abandoned. A lot of you feel, I heard hopeless and homeless, okay? Or just like you. And it's crazy because I feel like a lot of you have a group, you have a community, yet you still feel like you don't belong. Or you treat people like they're an outsider. Again, if they're not moving how you want them to move, if they're not acting or behaving how you want them to behave, oh, you're doing it wrong. You're am I? Am I? Okay. Okay, let's say I am doing it wrong. Why don't you let me come over your crib, look in your closet? Okay. Let's see what you got. Okay. You can fund a new wardrobe. You can fund a new wardrobe. A lot of people got a problem with it. You can fund a new wardrobe. Okay. Yeah. I'll get an Amazon link going and you can put stuff, wish list it. Okay. It's called sponsorship. You can be a sponsor. Yeah. Okay. I don't mind at all. Baby, you sponsor, I'll put on whatever you want me to put on. How about that? Okay. But a lot of this energy is you treating people who are not like you, again, like they're outsiders or like they don't belong. But you'll stay long enough to consume, to cannibalize, to again harvest their services, their energy, or what. But you still gonna treat them like shit. I don't know why I just saw Mexicans. Okay, it's maybe some of you that have again people that work for you or you hire out services, because I do feel there's something about this energy where I know based on your tone and how you come on here, then that lets me know how you treat people. That's how you treat people who serve you. Think about that. Is that your legacy? Is that what you're passing down? That ugliness? That nastiness? Because I know the analytics, I know the age range of people that are watching me. And I bet you your granddaughter, grandson would think I'm cool. They would think you're cool for, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm just saying. You don't like something, you're welcome to sponsor it. You don't like the lighting, you're welcome to sponsor. You're welcome to sponsor the lighting. You don't like the wardrobe, you're welcome to sponsor. You know what I mean? Whatever you don't like, you're welcome to help. You're welcome to help the person that is helping you, because if you weren't getting help, you wouldn't be here. And if you're here, you're supposed to be here for the truth. And if you don't like the truth, then you can leave and go out there and continue getting lied to. And maybe that's the problem. You don't even address the people that lie to your face and play in your face every day, but you want to come. Have you lied about your occupation? And you lying on your resume. And you out here lying on your resume. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how you worried about how I'm showing up to my job, to my shit. Okay? It's my shit. All right? If you got your shit, congratulations. All right? I doubt anybody could tell you how to show up to your shit. Okay? I don't think they can. All right. But even if you go on to somebody else shit, okay? So you got to clock in, clock out. All right. Or if you retire, you still had to clock in, clock out. Whatever the case, a lot of you are lying on your resume. You don't have the certificate of authentication. You don't. And because you don't, and you know you don't, and now you know you don't, now you know you have been living a lie because you came here and I told you that, and you received that, and you downloaded that, but because that truth made you feel inferior, you had to turn around and try to humble me. Because you don't have the certificate of authentication. Because you live a lie every single day of your life. Because you don't have the credentials and the skills for what you do. A lot of you are overpaid. You don't do shit. Other people do it for you and you take credit for it. A lot of you, that's how you got by in life. Even so, no matter what the title is, or no matter what you do or what you did, you still lived a lie. And because you live a lie, you're mad at a person, you're mad at the people who live in their truth unapologetically. I wear that shirt because my tits look great in it, and I have a right to. Okay? I have a right to. If I got up out of bed that morning, I won. If I brushed my teeth that morning, if I washed my face that morning, if I made up my bed that morning, if I grabbed a cup of coffee that morning, hell, if I took a shower that morning and I made it that far, bitch, I won. You're damn right. I'm putting on a shirt that's going to make my tits look great. Because I'm winning. And while I'm winning, I might as well keep on winning. When did you stop wanting to win? When did you stop wanting to be happy? If we're all out here fighting for our fucking life, you better be doing something that makes you feel good. But some of you let some man tell you whatever, and then you stopped and then you gave up. You believed them. Fuck these niggas, okay? People tell me all kinds of stuff, and you're one of them. Some of you are some of the people that's trying to humble me, that's trying, and that's cool. I really don't get, I don't, but my job is to be here to minister and talk to you. Okay, so that's what we're doing. All right, that's what we're doing. Why did you give up? Why are you mad because I decided not to, in spite of what a lot of you know I'm up against? Why are you mad because you gave up and I'm still fighting? And not only am I fighting by myself against a lesion, I'm helping you. And who fucking side do you decide to get up on after I feed you, after I give you my last meal, after I give you my last portion? And not only do I give it to you, I heated it up. I gave you my coat. I made sure you were fed. I told you a story. I gave you water to drink. And then you have the nerve to align yourself with the enemy and try to talk crazy and humble me? What's wrong with you? Let's talk about it. You want to walk around here and say who you are and what title you got and your years on the force for the police up in here and your titles and your bank account and whatever. You're not really that. You come talking to me about morality and standards and how something's going to affect my message. You don't think that vile, toxic, demonic shit, that attack, that evil eye that you spew towards me is immoral? is lacking character and decency, but you want to talk to me about a top? That's how I know you people aren't who you claim to be. You lie and live a lie every day of your life. You lying on your resume. Because if you were really that, you wouldn't be acting like that. It'd be beneath you. Now, I understand that if you were clocked, but to clock people unprovoked, ain't nothing wrong with me. It's something wrong with you. But I'm here to work with you. So let's talk about it. Again, if you like this message so far, make sure you go, all right, and book your session with your zodiac sign. It's all on Patreon, okay? This is the theme this month, all right? All of the message are very much like what you're experiencing here, okay? I just said that. Would you be willing to look 10 years older in order to retire 10 years earlier? That's why you're mad too. You have people that are mad because, or you are mad because coming up or to get where you had to get, you had to struggle. You had to put in 40, 80 hours and whatever. I don't know. For some of you, it's just on your back. Okay. Again, I have all kind of people that watch my shit, even celebrities. All right. So some of you is that, okay. Some of you had to give up your soul. Okay. Again, whether you worked 40 years at the post office or whatever, and you got your little 401k or, you did all of that. And again, you have this zombie energy. You're living, but you're dead. A lot of you look older, or you're for your age, you look older, even though you may be older. Does that make sense? You look older than your age, even though you're older. Sometimes you can be older and look exactly your age. And that's kind of where you want to be, right? A lot of you are older and you look older. So if you're 50, you look 80 because of your heart. Okay? Because of your heart. A lot of you are upset because it's like, I put in all those years and what do I have to show for it? You feel like your life is over. You've retired. Okay, well, now what do I do? Now what do I do with myself? Again, because your person, okay, somebody said their husband died. I'm so sorry. May God rest his soul. I'm not talking about you, okay? So again, this isn't for everybody. It's for whoever in the collective energies here is the strongest, okay? Just take notes if it doesn't resonate, all right? But for others of you, again, you've reached retirement and you're tired of the routine, but you refuse to do anything outside of that. Again, a lot of your bitterness has stripped you and diminished you. And so you're leaving these snide comments because, well, how dare you be young, or and it's envy, right? Maybe if you could, you would, or if you had the opportunity and you didn't have to work yourself to the bone or have all of these health problems and, however you had to get it to live. And now you're here. Now you're looking at people. We're just, I guess we're just sitting here on our ass on the internet and, you didn't get it like that. And, so you need to put some stipulations and requirements. I'm like, come on. It's still no excuse. At the end of the day, we're back to square one, and you're mad that I'm living and you stopped. Because really, there is no excuse. If you feel like you worked your life away and you didn't get to live it and it's over, baby, there are people 80 years old right now on TikTok giving advice, life advice, making a coin. Okay, there's nothing stopping you. Somebody puts you in a box and you stay there, and now you're mad at the people who dare to stretch. there's still time for you. But you don't realize there's time for you. You feel like it's over. You feel like life is over. You at least felt that once you retired, at least you'd have your husband, this man to walk beside you, but he's not faithful. Or maybe he divorced you and he remarried something else and you decided not to go back out there. Okay, at the end of the day, when you get done, you gave up. Let me get advice. You gave up. Death card. You retired and now you're just sitting around waiting to die. And every once in a while, you come across a true, genuine, honest person. And instead of embracing that, and instead of using that to grow and transform and to be a better person, you decide to raise hell. You decide to be hell. You decide to work for hell. You decide to align yourself with the devil. Because to attack somebody unprovoked, to attack somebody that is serving you, to attack somebody that is bringing joy to you, that is bringing light to you, that is bringing love to you, that is bringing learning to you, that is bringing peace to you, and to know that for a fact and to still attack them, that's demonic. So while you want to judge me for my shirt, let's talk about and address and speak about the things that you don't talk about. Why are you so demonic? I'm going to call this reading The Living Dead. And I'm not even going to go further. Meet me over on Patreon. And if you want a personal reading like this for yourself, email me. 1.